Hi friends, in the previous video we had seen how to solve question number 1 of 2024 May-June P1 past paper. In this video we will continue to solve question number 2 and question number 3. So what I have done to minimize the time of the video, what I have done here is I have solved this already and just I will explain all these things what I did here. So in question number 2 we have seen two curves are given, y is equals to sine x and y is equals to f of x. So y is equals to sine x, here you can see, which is a very simple curve, and the other curve that is seen here is this one, right, which is y is equals to f of x. So in the general form you can see, you can write any of the sine wave curve in this form: y is equals to amplitude, which is represented by a sine x minus pi. Minus pi is actually representing the phase shift of the sine wave curve, and then here we have a translation which is represented by plus b. So how you will what kind of transformation, what kind of two transformation that you need so that you will get the second curve. First of all we need first one is the stretch, or number two is translate. So how you will how you will stretch this curve, and what kind of factor that you require to stretch this curve so that your y is equals to sine x curve will be look like this. And the second one is translation, how you will translate your curve. So this one, this y is equals to sine, how you will translate y is equals to sine x so that it will give you y is equals to f of x. So here is this thing is very simple. If you will multiply this y is equals to sine x by 3, so you will get this, because here you can see this is the curve y is equals to sine x is starting from origin, and the peak value here is 1. So and the curve that you are seeing, y is equals to f of x, is starting from -2 to -5. So from -2 to -5, here we have 3 units, right, and here we have 1 unit, right, because the peak value here of sine y is equals to sine x, peak value is 1, and here we have -5, which is starting from -2. It means that the factor that we should need to multiply it with y is equals to sine x, which is 3, right. So after that, here you can see the translation is -2, right. Why -2? Because if you will just shift this curve by -2, so you will get this curve in this way. So one more interesting thing here is the phase shift here, because if you note that the curve is starting from origin, it is going in the positive direction, or in the positive y values, or if you will see this curve, it is starting from -2 and it is going downward. And if you note that here is pi, if you note that it is the half wave of sine, a half wave of sine x, and here we have also half wave of sine x, but they are opposite to each other, which means that they are out of phase. They are out of phase by 180 degree. So what I can write here is minus 180 degree, according to the identity sine x minus 180 degree is equals to minus sine x, right. So according to this identity I can just rewrite this by minus 3x, right. And the translation factor, which is the translation factor is just representing how your curve is above and below the origin, right. So the curve here, you can from origin you can see my curve is below the x-axis by 2. So that's why I have written here minus 2, which is actually a translation factor, you would say. This is actually the question number 2, right? So in the question 1 we just need to tell this factors minus 3 and minus 2, right? And then you can rewrite this whole y is equals to sine x curve in this way, right? So if you have some further question in this, and if you will not understand anything, you can just comment below, so I will answer as soon as possible. In question number 3, you have need to find x cube coefficient. The coefficient of x cube, the coefficient is given, and then you need to find the value of a here, right? To find the value of a, here is expression is given, and you can just easily rewrite or easily just open the binomial formula. So according to the binomial formula, you can just write this equation. And why I have just opened binomial formula up to x to the power 3, because we have already coefficient of x cube is given, right? So that's why I have written up till question number up till up till what I have done here is, in question number 3, what we will do in question number 3, we need to find we will find now here you can see question number 3. In question number 3, we will find the value of a from this expression which is given. So what you will do, you will see 3 plus a x to the power 6, and whenever we have the bracket greater than power 2 or lesser than like half or something like this, then what we will do, we will solve this by binomial formula. So if you will open binomial formula, so you will see these three terms or four terms or six terms, you can say. What I haven't opened all the terms, because we just need x to the power 3, right? For x to the power 3, the coefficients are given here. So what we are doing is, here we have just solved this by third term, or fourth term, you can say, because x to the power 3 is the fourth term. And then you will just compare the coefficient. So the x to the power 3, and here we have the fourth term, which is x to the power 3. And then you will find to find the value of a, you will just solve this, and then you will find the cube, so that you will get the value of a here is 2 by 3, which is very simple. This is just simply algebraic multiplication and division. So now in question number 3, what we will do, in question number 3, in question number 3 part B, we need to find the coefficient of x cube. So expression that is 3 plus a x to the power 6, which is given. What I did here, I have just rewrite the whole expression from this equation. So I just when you will solve this, you will get 729. When you will solve this one, you will get 1458, and then 2 by 3 into x, right? And then here you have, or you will if you will solve this, you will get this thing. And then this thing we have already solved, which is equals to 160 x to the power 3, which is our coefficient. Now what we will do, if you know how how many terms that are that have x to the power coefficient in this terms, right? When here we have one, two, three, four terms, right? If you will multiply this four terms by these two terms, you will get eight terms. But they are not our because if you will get eight terms, we have the most of the terms are wasted because they haven't coefficient of x to the power 3, right? So what I did here is just multiplied the terms that have x to the power coefficient x to the power 3, right? So if you will multiply these two terms, you will get x to the power 3 coefficient, and when you will multiply this, you will get x to the power 3 coefficient, right? So this term and this term will give you the coefficient of x to the power 3. This term, when you will multiply this, you will get x to the power 3. In all the other terms, when you will multiply with this, you will not get x to the power 3 coefficient. You will get maybe x to the power square or maybe x to the power 4. So only these two terms will give you the x to the power 3 coefficient. That's why I have just multiplied the terms that have that has coefficient of x to the power 3. So now you can just multiply these two terms, and here I have just multiplied the coefficient, right? So and take x to the power 3 as common, and here we have 160, and here you can see when you will multiply this, you will get this way, right? And after solving this whole, you will get x to the power you will get minus 920 x to the power 3. So the coefficient x to the power 3 is minus 920, right? So thank you so much for watching. In the upcoming videos, we will see how we will solve further question from this past paper, May June 2024.